All right, it's an honor to have us today, a visionary leader who bought one of the island's most beloved cafe brand in Malaysia and turned into a thriving total success story, local success story. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Brian Hua, the CEO of O'Brien Malaysia. Brian has been instrumental in expanding O'Brien Irish Sandwich Cafe across Malaysia, blending Irish authenticity with local flavors to create a unique dining experience. Under his leadership, O'Brien has grown into a household name known for his fresh, high quality ingredients and innovative menu offerings. Today, he's sharing his insight with his journey, the challenges of adapting an international brand and what next for O'Brien Malaysia. Brian, thanks for joining us this morning. Yeah. All right. My first question for today is what inspired you to bring O'Brien Irish Sandwich Cafe to Malaysia, and how did you adapt the brand to suit local tastes?
Okay. First, I would like to thank you, Stephen, for giving this opportunity to share my entrepreneurial journey with everyone who are interested to know more about O'Brien's and how was the brand actually been developing along the year with 23 years in Malaysia or coming for 23 years. Okay. So what inspired me to bring O'Brien's Irish Sandwich Cafe to Malaysia? Well, I think first thing for sure, the overall concept, okay, the concept and also the food that which is they are offering. On like Stephen just now mentioned, uh, in terms of how our sandwiches to be served, how we look forward, make sure the quality product, the freshness of the sandwiches. I think one thing we also really giving a motivation for myself as well is a lot of customers do give us a feedback that the consistency that they are receiving in O'Brien's Cafe. So if you're asking me the uniqueness or the brand quality standard, that will be a premium product, freshness of the ingredients. Nevertheless, it's also come to I think we work hard to make sure the consistency of our sandwiches and coffee that we are serving each cup and each sandwiches every day.
O'Brien Malaysia has expanded significantly.
Mm.
35 outlets currently in Malaysia. What key strategy have driven this growth?
Well, okay. I think yeah, after 23 years, actually, most of the time I also get a friend feedback that, hey, Brian, you should be whatever that you have now, it should be more and faster. Yes, but of course, as a entrepreneur that we are actually started with a family, and of course, along the journey, I have gone through a lot of learning curve, as well as paying some lessoning, I would say. Or everyone who are in the entrepreneur who start from the start, okay, where you own a 1-2 cafe, then when you want to scale up, I think which is maybe you are now in a 30 to 50 cafe or 20 to 50, you will know what I mentioned, the learning curve that we have been go through. So yeah, in terms of the uh, current strategy that is make us grow is after so many years and with the better understanding and study, okay, of course from our past experience as well as understanding our uh, product or our customer, okay, then we defining that, knowing where will be the right place to put our brands did help us to make a better decision to make sure every investment, every of our investment, okay, it gives us a return. So it helps us to scale up. Yep.
How do you differentiate O'Brien's from other cafe chains in Malaysia competitive F&B markets?
Well, I think every F&B, I believe, in Malaysia have its own uniqueness, okay, or specialty. No matter you are in the local dishes or international brand, every founder when they started a brand or started something, they have they have a dream, or they are actually finding something that good, which is they want to share with more people. It's just like local people, um, or our local brand, that okay, we have a very famous generation to generation local dishes. Also, uh, how they want to be, okay, share it out. For example, sometimes it's our motherhood, okay, recipe. So for Briens, okay, it's also the same. Our founder from the day one when they started is clearly knowing that okay, how we want to providing a uh, quality sandwiches with a premium ingredient, which yes is in an affordable value. Oh, I mean with a good value for it. That is how we stay differences with others F&B uh, operator. So that is how we positioning ourselves. Yep.
Okay, Brian, can you share insights into your franchise model and what makes it attractive for potential franchisee?
Well, I think for our franchise model, most of the time, um, we will say that we will attract the people having a same philosophy like us, which is really looking forward to be producing a good sandwiches, uh, value, or good cup of coffee, or even a lot of our customers also like our juices. Also, um, what here the key point will be, there are in general market they got, I will put it like maybe two type of the business. One is a trendy, okay, trendy where is the trend come, everyone will come for you. The other one, I will say where we are in is actually eventual, or we I will say now actually we are one of the comfort food for Malaysian as well. Every day morning, we serve a thousand of breakfast to across all our cafe. Also, a lot of regular customer come back for our cafe to grab uh, healthy sandwiches with a cup of freshly brewed coffee. So that is philosophy that we do realize we holding a same uh, thought, okay, same value with our current franchisee. Then that is actually a lot of entrepreneurs they do would like to have that kind of the business environment. So that is how we attract, I would say. In fact, we have a few franchisee, they are been very happy and joining, okay, open a cafe to become a place of the meeting up with a friend, okay, and also sharing on that what they have been serving in their cafe. Yep.
Okay, Brian, what was the biggest challenges in establishing O'Brien in Malaysia, and how did you overcome that?
Well, I think I would say, of course, in generally perception for general public, I would say in terms of value that we are serving, how was our ingredients, okay, been placing, putting it into the sandwiches, of in terms of how do we maintain the freshness, we invest into the equipment, the tools, okay, to make sure all our ingredients are being fresh. Then second, how do we make sure our sandwiches quality, that is our in terms of operating challenge. Then compared to this is where I just have perception, because of all these things that we are doing, for sure, it actually we have to be putting our sandwiches into incorporate with all these costs where we have selling with the current where you see in O'Brien's menu. Uh, our check, our one of the things that we are continuously doing is sharing with customer, okay, spread it out that the value that you spend is all go for effort that behind the screen that we are done. Also, every sandwiches that you are receiving, okay, is come with crafted with care and with the heart. So so this is all the value. So in terms of the challenge, like I mentioned, it will be how to of course, after 23 years, we can see a lot of customers seeing the value because they are also been benefiting day by day, consuming the sandwiches. They can see the health improvement, everything, or how the stamina being stronger. So, but nevertheless, this is still a small portion. We are still looking to maybe about, I would say, maybe 20 to 30% of the Malaysian are away on this. They are still a 70% that we need to be working on it to get more our Malaysians aware on this value in terms of why O'Brien sandwich is uh, X amount. Okay, compare with if you just walk to the street or grab go into the convenient store that grabbing a sandwiches, the content, okay, is totally different. The nutrition that you are going to get is also far a big gap. Yeah.
Okay. With rising food costs and inflation, how does O'Brien maintain affordability without compromising quality?
Mm. Okay, I definitely this is a very challenging. Okay, but how we are able to managing it, I think one thing is we have to be thankful. We have been in the market for 23 years. One second is with the number. Okay, for the number cafe that we have, so we have a bulk purchase. When we have a bulk purchase, so we it help us to managing the cost into a better, so that we are able to mitigate or put to the minimum or minimum cost that or transfer cost to our consumer. So that is how do we do it. Of course, um, we strongly believe with our expansion, it also will help us again to m- able to sustain the cost for longer period.
How does O'Brien engage with its Malaysian customer base, and what feedback has shaped your menu or services?
Okay. Uh, we actually work through a few ways. Okay, quite multiple. For example, we have, of course, I think generally a lot of people know is a Google review. We do take serious feedback from the Google review, Facebook, where I think this is very directly in terms of a new era for a lot of consumers, they will give a feedback. We take every feedback seriously, but nevertheless, it also like today how I met Stephen. Okay, so that we always like to hear back feedback from our regular customer. We go to the ground, we check with the customer. If let's say they got anything feedback, I'm always welcome. And very happy most of the time when I visit the cafe that I've been serving our customer before. Okay, which is I go back, I saw the regular customer and I just bump into them. They give a very good honor feedback. Okay, sometimes of course sometimes it's good. Then we will give a credit to our team because definitely they did a good job. And sometimes if think that we have to be improved, for sure. For example, just now here what like in terms of the menu and local taste, we do hearing all the feedback and we will with the company growth. In fact, now we also have our own R&D team. Okay, so that we are looking forward the creative and also how the R&D team can come out more variety that which is cater for our Asian taste bud as well. But surprisingly, with what we have now, is fully and well accepted. Okay, in our Malaysian, a lot of customers like our, I mean our best selling triple decker twisty is a must go sandwich. So anyone who have not tried, please go and try it out. Nevertheless, I think if you are in the social media, there was a time that we our Caesar salad, okay, was been famous by some influencer as well. Go and try it out, our salad. Yep.
Thanks for the tips, Brian. All right. Are there any unique menu created specifically for the Malaysian market?
Well, yes, definitely. But for example, I think everyone like chicken. Okay, we are also having a peri peri chicken. Also, peri peri chicken is somehow I find the taste I mean peri peri everyone know. Okay, so we are actually also putting a lot of effort to get our team and also our partner, okay, to get the sauce and come out with this ingredient, that is something unique for Malaysian. Nevertheless, for people who like spicy, we also have jalapeno. We also have our volcanic sauce for the Malaysian market. But one thing we also work with, okay, local help, okay, or fitness center, okay, we are work together with them and crafted, we call it meal after warm up, so that you have a bowl of a salad, okay, that which is very high in protein. You got onsen egg, you got uh, the chicken breast with paprika or chicken and herb, okay. So this is all the menu that we are crafted for Malaysian. No? Do come and drop by a shop, or you can also actually grab this all the menu that just now I mentioned through the delivery platform, or all the delivery platform, Foodpanda, Grab, I think Shopee Food, and I think for the smart shopper, you always know that in a delivery platform you get a lot of reward by the platform. Use the uh, reward or discount to grab a healthy meal for today.
Okay, Brian, what role does digital transformation, example online orders, loyalty programs play in O'Brien's growth strategy?
Yeah, okay. I think this is definitely uh, have been our company for some time. Or I also would like to say this is important, okay, transformation that we embrace or incorporate with our company. First, for example, in 2019, okay, we are register ourselves in the Grab Food, okay. Of course, then 2020, that is where the pandemic come, okay. Then actually during that period, delivery is actually keeping our company at least have a I would say uh, moving with the minimum activity, no? But it do help. Then of course after this, okay, I think the people has been aware actually through that a lot of people were aware that actually dairy in terms of sandwiches, salad, actually it keep a good quality, good quality in terms of like while they are receiving. Of course, I would say the if you want to have O'Brien, you will still come to our cafe, enjoy the fresh is the best. But even though you are do dairy, the quality is still in the I think a well acceptable level. So this is in terms of digital, in terms of ordering, have a giving a better customer journey or experience. Then in terms of loyalty program, actually we have a lot of member, okay, and also for this loyalty program, of course, is the way how we would like to appreciating our member, loyalty member, which is immediately when they join member, they can get a 10%, I mean immediate discount. We got a birthday treats, we got a point collection. Continuously, actually we are developing our app, and very soon we are look forward to we have an app to be born. Then we can have more interactive or communication with our member. In overall the summary, what we are look forward is to use all this digital to help us to have one maybe better understand our customer. Second is also for our customer that can be engaged with us more, or enjoying the knowing the privilege or benefit of offer or promotion that which is we would like them to know, such as maybe a lot of people may not aware that we have a good meal deal, okay, because in Asia we used to be like package 1 2 3 4, okay, but in O'Brien's we have add on the meal deal for a good cup of coffee, tea, or just only 3 ringgit and 60 cent, so it's a good value for it. Yep.
Okay. As a leader, what philosophy drive your decision making, and how do you foster a strong company culture?
Yeah. Oh, okay. As a leader, I think from the start where I learning from my principal, okay, my principal or founder for Orion is always make sure is the value. Okay, first thing is the value that if you when we want to serve, because uh for customer or for even ourselves, always when we purchasing, that we must feel there is a value for us. Okay, so that means we must thinking or not thinking, or we must stand on customer's shoe. Okay, so because we are a customer also, if you ourselves that you not um going to be think that going to be attractive or value for you, you would buy. So first thing I think is a value, and this value had to be stand on from customer perspective. Or then in terms of the philosophy, in terms of the company side, I will say it have to be, in January, it also need to be a win-win. Win-win in the terms of like not in our company culture, we always say we got internal customer, external customer. Internal customer will be all our employee. Also, we have to make sure it's creating a win-win situation. Our team member are able to have learning, growing, career growth. Okay, which is this is important for them to be knowing what are the things that they can either what are the thing or the position, or how far in the future they can grow within the company. Okay, then with all this, I will summary, we have to be always stand on other people's shoe. Okay, to think of it, and also to make sure it's a win-win situation that uh, will be the core value that we are believe and hold on. Yeah.
Okay, how do you empower your team and franchisee to uphold O'Brien brand's standards?
Wow. Okay. Well, I think uh, this part actually, in terms of the franchise and also our team, always um, it's not at is to be honest, it's not that easy, and also it is a kind like because sometimes we do have to make sure to keep the standard. Okay, we since like need to be coming in and make sure they are clear. Okay, to uh, uh, clear and executing. Okay, but if we are coming from enforcement, then they will feel like, okay, like, this is something that they do for you and not for themselves. So on the other hand, actually we have to be coming from the approach and also the direction that um, why, okay, why we have to be uh, uh, upholding or keeping in this, and the reason that we are doing this is actually uh, is how eventually this thing will be impactful and bring in the result for their business. Empowering, of course, we are also share with them when as a franchisee and franchisor, our way of working is we are work together, and this brand is actually is the effort that everyone how to keeping up the standard that, and across the board, that we are giving a same message to our audience, which is our customer, that eventually they are clearly what is O'Brien's like. Oh, so okay, empowering is like we giving them or transferring the knowledge and let them clear that what should we do, okay, to everyone how to take care or build the brand together. Oh, so of course they 100% they have a uh, free hand to manage their business with the quality and standard that which is how the brand should be. Yeah.
What are O'Brien's Malaysia expansion goals for the next 3 to 5 years? Any plans for regional growth?
Def- uh, Definitely, I think this 3 to 5 year will be very interesting for O'Brien's. Which is actually for the past 1 year, we are quite aggressively growing. I think with the numbers of the what we have been achieved, because for now, right now, currently O'Brien have about 36. Also, with the 36, actually for the past 1 year, I think we have been past 12 months, we have been developed about 8 cafe, okay, which is also including one cafe that our first outlet, Great Eastern Mall, refurbishment with the whole cafe with a new concept, and we have receiving a very good response. A lot of customers are very happy to see, okay, hey, there is a new O'Brien's new environment. Also, that is what we have been done. And if you are looking back, we are 23 years, we have about 36. So our own corporate store is about 24. So almost like one store a year. But last year itself, we already have 8. So next 3 year, what we look forward is like from currently 36, we're looking to build double up to 70. Of course, ideally, why 70 is this is one of the, I would say, how the franchise model work better in Malaysia, so that the brand, the position, and also we are able to nearest or close to our customer or to serve them. This is one of the local development and growing. Then the second, in terms of regional, yes, of course, we are now actually holding the Asia Pacific right. We are the Asia Pacific right owner. We welcome all the um, interested party or potential business partner come approach us. Let's explore the opportunity or to bring a good concept, a healthy lifestyle cafe to your country, to your regional, or that we know this food is going to be a benefit a lot of people, because we knowing that all the ingredient that we are serving is good in nutrition, uh, fresh at daily that we are produced, and eventually it help or it giving a benefit to the consumer. Oh, yep.
Okay, Brian, how do you see evolving consumer trends? Example, health conscious dining, sustainability, influencing O'Brien Futures offerings.
In fact, I would say we definitely can feel it, especially after the, I would say, the pandemic COVID, or why is actually the pandemic is creating, okay, creating awareness that how important is actually our immune system, okay. So our immune system come from where? Actually, it coming from our what we are eating, okay. Because we are what we eat. So if we are eat the right food, correct food, okay, our immune system will be increased, and this will be help us to fight more disease, okay, or give us a recovering in terms of the speed as well. So definitely you can see this is a spark, and this awareness is continuously growing rapidly. How this in going to be influencing O'Brien's future offering? As mentioned just now, actually we develop wide range of the product, which is all are catered for this. Uh, Nevertheless, we strongly believe we still need to be offer more, because nowadays the consumer do, I would say, do like a choice, and also sometimes maybe personal, okay, personal in the sense that, okay, we I think now the technology are advanced, we are able to know that actually what are the food is more benefit for us. Because like Stephen, okay, there are certain product maybe for him, okay, is give him the best result. Maybe for example, avocado is give him a best result, he can take a better. But for me maybe different. Maybe I will need capsicum, okay, or I may need some others superfood. So that kind of the trend, I think it will be continuously expanding. The good part is brands are offering, okay, the variety and the add-on, okay, to the customization, or some gym lover against it, like when they want to need more high protein, they can always welcome to add onsen egg, or with the uh, the herb chicken that they are looking forward. So yeah, that is how I would say we will continue to develop the menu. Yep.
Okay, Brian, for today's last question, I would like to ask you if you could give one piece of advice to aspiring F&B entrepreneurs in Malaysia, what would it be?
Okay. Well, I think generally, I hope from both all the sharing, okay, people will get some pick up a point, but nevertheless, everything start from the action, as well as a step that you are going through. Uh, Of course, if you are coming with a proper planning and with a better study, definitely it may help you to make a better decision. Also, but I will say always need to be start with action, because without the action, is actually you may not able to know what is the right thing to do for the next step. Of course, if you are just start without any planning, then of course it may be the learning curve for you. It may be if you are not well prepared, the first step that you take may be beat you now. Or so because the environment of the business has been changing compared with when I was started. I was lucky that I would say I got the um, environment do give me try and error, okay, but I think for this day, uh, with a more in-deep study planning, okay, for understand, okay, but don't wait for perfection. It just need to be take a step or start. Then from there, you may uh, 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 leverage on the technology, okay, that cater the bigger information, the bigger data to help you to make a better decision for your business coming time. So I would say it's definitely if you are having a dream for the entrepreneur, or proceed for it, don't wait for it, or it just come to a better planning. Yeah.
Okay, so that's all for today. I hope you all get a lot of valuable insights and tips from Brian, O'Brien Sandwich. Thank you so much, Brian, for your time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you,
hope to
Steven.
catch you all for the next episode again. Thank you so much.
Okay.